think we good. Script up over here. All right, all right, all right. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Kingdom, what's going on? Welcome to our first episode, man, of King of the Diamond. I am your host, DJ King Supreme. And yeah, man, all we do is talk about baseball here. That's it. So this will be a there's really no necessary goal for what we're doing. More so than this to come and give our opinions, chat it up every day about that sport we love the most. A little more relaxed than maybe like the stream or something like that. Of course, live every day. Shout out to the Kingdom. Links, all that stuff in the bio, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm shooting for every day. No real time limit on anything like that. So yeah, just giving you a brief synopsis of, and we'll just see, man, where it takes us. We'll just see where God takes this, man, and what comes from it. So, yeah, welcome to King of the Diamond, man. We just tapping into what's really going across baseball right now. Major League, of course, if it hits minor league and is worth it, we'll talk about it as well. But like I said, yeah, it's just a little more relaxed than having the me having to worry so much about the structure of maybe a show or something like that. I can just come on here and kind of talk freely about some things. Also easier to give my opinion so much during the stream. Of course, it's a little it's more hectic where not everyone knows exactly what you're about, who you are, things like that. So I figured this is definitely a way to make it a little easier for me to also find my tribe, identify who just rock with me for rocking with me. Okay.
Supreme.
So yeah, we got early season storylines heating up. Got some contenders showing themselves, pretenders getting exposed. Some teams looking like they already got some playoffs on their mind. Let me get these standings and stuff pulled up here. If you love baseball the real way, man, not just the highlights, not just the storylines, the momentum, the energy, all that, man, you're in the right place. So let's talk about it. Baseball will humble you real quick, but it's really gonna expose who's really built for the season, man. 162 games is not light. And right now we're really starting to see who's real and who might be just talk. So early in the season, let's just be real, man. Like, this is where your real identities get formed. The Dodgers, Braves, Yankees not really trying to win games. They kind of setting the tone for, the rest of the season. The teams that really expect to be playing in October. Then you got some other teams that you can already see some inconsistencies, bullpen struggles, situational hitting, sloppy defense. And, in baseball, that adds up very quick. So let's talk about the Yankees real quick. They've got definitely one of the most interesting starts in the league right now. I'm just looking at some of the standings. You're seeing some dominance, some, pitching, power, then some inconsistencies too. It's nothing, definitely not perfect. So I guess the question is, are they a finished product or are they still trying to figure it out? Because if they lock in, they're definitely, I personally don't feel that anyone can beat them in the American League if they lock in and stay healthy. Now, as a Braves guy, got to speak on this. So I'll disclaimer. I'll give this for I'm worried, but I'm not worried about the Braves. I'm worried about the Braves because only in comparison to the other teams that are in the league and what they're doing right now. Specifically, the Yankees and the Dodgers. I know it's early in the season. Um, man, when it comes to being a Braves fan, it's tough, man, because I genuinely feel like if we are healthy, then we can definitely win the World Series if we're healthy. I feel we can definitely beat the Dodgers. But we hot cross buns, man. Hot cross buns. The inconsistencies are definitely there. Definitely there. Um, I personally don't understand how we could score 17 runs, then go and score no runs until the ninth inning, and then just two. That if somebody has the answer, I don't know. That I don't get. Um, so we keeping hope alive because it's definitely still early and we looking good. If I go look right now, the Braves only have 14 runs scored against. The only other team that I'm looking at right now that is even close is the Yankees have 8, given up 8 runs. The Braves have given up 14. The next closest would be 17 from the Brewers. That's all pitching. All pitching. Okay? That's all pitching right there. The Phillies, while looking good, I seen a clip earlier, guys said the Braves were frauds. I definitely wouldn't give them the fraud title. He said they would walk over the Braves. And I'm like, sir, you've given up 37 runs, which is the second highest in the NL East, only to the Nationals. Even the horrible ass Mets have less runs given up. So that was blasphemy. We're just gonna leave that where it was.
Bruh.
Even the Dodgers have given up 23, which is, if I'm looking at it now, is the next closest to the Brewers. It is. So that rounds up with the top 4. Top 5 would be maybe the Mariners I'm looking at. Nope, Detroit. New York, Atlanta, Milwaukee, LA, Detroit are the top 5 as far as pitching right now and runs given up. So, yeah, I'm not worried about the Braves. There is a concern. I know we will kick in. I know those bats are going to kick in. Acuna can't stay down for long. Trust me, I know this. I'm not blowing the panic button yet, the panic alarm. I'm not hitting that yet. I don't think it's that case. But I definitely think if we expect to really do something, make a serious push, we have to really get those under wraps. We got to put some runs up. Yesterday was the opening day for the Rockies out here. I actually live in Denver. Braves and Yankees fan from Atlanta, Georgia. If you're just tuning in, if you don't know anything about me, moved out here to Denver, so I love it because the tickets are cheap. I get to see all my teams come through and other teams too as well. Can't lose. They got a tough matchup yesterday against the Phillies. They did their opening day ceremony, said play ball, and that was it. Because they went up like 7-1 in the first inning. The reality of the Rockies right now, they're still trying to build. I have no real answer. That's pretty much all I have to say about them. I don't really have an answer for the Rockies. I don't think they really care, honestly. The Phillies are looking solid. It's the pitching that really has me wondering if they can compete for a serious playoff spot or a playoff run. That remains to be seen, honestly. The league-wide takeaways I can give right now, man, is just pitching is definitely already deciding games early. The bullpens are definitely getting exposed. and power hitting, man, is still the king. But the situational hitting, that really separates the contenders, man. It's like, yes, you can hit home runs, but can you do both? Can you put runners on base? Can you move them around? Hello. Let me just give you the real. Like, everybody gets hype over, early season wins. But baseball is not about a week. So it's about that consistency over time. The real teams, they win series, not just games. The real players, they show up when it matters. Clutch, man. That's definitely what I'm going to need to see. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that cares anything about those pinstripes that is not feeling like, hey, Judge, I need you, AJ. Come on, AJ. It's that, like, we got to clutch it up now. You got to clutch it up. My royal reflection, man, and this applies beyond baseball. Consistency beats hype. Discipline beats talent, man. And when talent gets lazy and you're just like don't get judged off one moment. You get judged off of what happens over time. Consistency is the word of the day. Is the key. Consistency is the key, man. Like I said, I had no plan for really more so the outline or what the goal was behind this, other than to get this out and then see, man, who ends up coming back and enjoying some of the sentiments, man. What do you think? Who do you think a early contender or surprise may be? I'm seeing a lot from the Guardians, but I'm also seeing the Cubs in last place right now, but it's still early. Do you think the Cubs will beat the Brewers? Man, drop that down in the comments below. If you think the Cubs will beat the Brewers, man, just type in that "Go Cubs" down there. Let me see how many Cub fans we got. Because they definitely have a bright outlook for the season. And you got to watch out for those Reds too, because they can be sneaky as well. So yes, another beautiful day of baseball, man. Happy Saturday to you. It is April 4th, 2006. I hope whenever you see this, you've had a wonderful and blessed day as always. Make sure to like and subscribe, man. If you like the content, man, just like and subscribe up there. It's right there. I appreciate you, man. We'll be back tomorrow, April 5th, with the another day of wrap up of today. This has been the King of the Diamond, man. I appreciate you as always. It's supreme.